I say SMILER is not the most prolific, but he's certainly one of the most famous sculptors from the early 50s INUKJUAK style. Consequently, he's one of the most important artists in Darlene White's early Masters exhibition and catalog from around the year 2000. He figures prominently in that exhibition and catalog. There are maybe about half a dozen examples, fine, classic, large examples of his mother and child or mother and children subjects that are widely known. This is an unusual one. This is the only example that we know of that is not simply a mother and child, but a mother with 3 children. The addition of these 2 older children, one leaning on, one trying to clamber up the mother's side, is really very unusual. I can't think of another example of any artist from the period creating a sculpture like this. It's really highly original and quite a bold departure for him. The overall format of the mother and child, not counting the 2 extra children, is certainly in keeping with his style. I mean, it's almost a cannonball. It's a beautifully rounded boulder of a work, but again, it's the addition of the 2 older children that makes it quite exceptional in terms of its imagery. Although it's massive and boulder-like in its overall form, there are these beautiful, tender touches to it. The youngest child, the baby, is nursing. The mother is holding her breast towards the face of the child. And a lovely tiny detail is the tiny hand of the baby is reaching up against the chest of the mother as it's suckling. The older children, which I would guess should be in the 3, 4, 5, 6 year age range, are dwarfed, or even though they're much older than the baby, their figures are dwarfed by the enormous figure of the mother. In the case of this child trying to clamber up, it reminds me of sculptures of hunters trying to build an igloo. It's almost as if the mother is this giant igloo shape, and the child is trying to finish making the igloo or clamber up the side of the igloo. It's a beautiful idea, and the rotund, full quality of the sculpture again implies motherhood, safety, stability, serenity. It's a lovely, lovely work.